Hello there. Hope your family and friends are well. Happy Friday. So to continue from the last patch, I wanted to create like a 1980s Los Angeles session sort of sound. Very reminiscent if you've heard session artists that played for Lionel Richie or played on Lionel Richie's records, Richard Marx, Michael Jackson, and a few other big recording artists of the 1980s in a style of kind of Steve Lukather, Eddie Van Halen, Martin Landau. I want to try and get that particular sound. So you've heard three audio examples. This comes with three scenes, one called clean, one called rhythm, and one called lead. And they all sound slightly different. The rhythm and lead scenes, basically you could actually get away with as rhythm if you wanted to, or even lead, to be honest. We'll go over the effects, and then what we'll do is we'll go to custom response, impulse response in this, it's a Sonic DNA one. And we'll go through the scenes and then we're done. So look at the first effect. So the first effect is a noise filter. They're the settings I've used for the noise filter. Our first equalization effect. Our second effect. Which this sounds really good actually. I mean, you can, if you want to, you can move the effects around if you want to, and so on and so on. But it sounds okay. I mean, I could have moved the EQ somewhere else, but I decided to leave it there. It sounded okay. Our first overdrive, in fact, our only overdrive, is a Tube Screamer, and I love this effect. This effect works really, really well paired up with a DC distortion, which is this one. It just sounds absolutely brilliant together. It's a very, very complementing effects, and they work really well together. And I've used this a few times, but I just think it works great. But to continue with the 80s sort of thing, is we're using a Soldano amp head, and these are the settings I've used for Soldano. Look at the impulse response, which is a Sonic DNA one. This pack's probably one of the best ones I've bought, and so Greg's done a real good job on this, and we'll show you what pack it is, and it's that one. So it's a Sonic 4D, Sonic 3D impulse responses, and they're the impulse responses in there, and they absolutely sound incredible. I'm not pairing this up with another impulse response for this particular patch, but it works really well. It sounds incredible. It's not very expensive to buy, so if you're new to the Headrush sort of thing, or new to impulse responses, I wasn't a big fan of them, but it definitely helps create and shape the sound you're looking for, and they work really well. The Sonic DNA ones are great. I've never used any other ones other than Sonic DNA and Chop Tones, but I've never tried any other impulse response packs that are out there from other companies. I just haven't done it, so I probably would like to try a couple actually. But yeah, samples, I'd imagine free samples you'd get, but if anybody sent me one, I'd try them out and see what they're thinking, and I'd probably do this sort of a little review or whatever on them, so that'd be great. Next effect is stereo doubler. Oops. Now the settings I've used for the stereo doubler. With C2 chorus. Don't mind this one. Not 100% sold on this effect yet, but it sounds okay. It sounds nice paired up with the other chorus as well, which is a multi-chorus, which has been around on the Headrush for quite a long time now. And they're the settings I've used for the chorus. Also, we have a few, as you can see there, we've got quite a few chorus effects. But I've decided to use this one. Now this effect here, I think this is just only applicable to the prime, and it's not bad. It isn't bad at all. I quite like this actually, but this is only in the clean scene, isn't in the rhythm and lead, and it seems to work really well. Dynamic delay. Reverb, which has been around forever on the Headrush, and again with the reverbs we've got quite a lot to choose from. As you can see in there, loads and loads of reverbs, and I went with the Arena one. We'll look at our output block and input block, and then we'll look at the scenes, and then we're done, good to go. Look at the input. And now we'll look at the scenes. So our first scene, as you can see, let's take those off. Let's get those out of the way. Yeah, let's get rid of that, so just go 3 on there. So the first scene is called Clean, and they're the effects we use for the clean. As you can see that everything, the distortions are off, the overdrive's off, and everything else seems to be on. Noise filters on. And the next scene is called Rhythm. And our final one is called Lead. So thanks again for watching. Just a little quick video. I'll do some more soon. I'm going to do some more synth stuff, which I've finished off something that's really cool. So I'll probably have that out in a couple of weeks. And yeah, if you like this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I've got a lot more stuff coming out on Headrush Prime. Also I've got a YouTube channel. I've got a website, so that'll be linked to the end of this video. It'll pop up at the end. So if you want to go to the website, I've got some free patches on there you can download. I've got some patches for the existing Headrush units, and also I've got some patches, a couple of patches on there for the Headrush Prime. So thanks again for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll create some more stuff soon. So bye bye for now.